Hello, I'm live again, and I'm alive. That's even better. I have a pulse, or at least I'm going to say that I can, so you don't know about my own death. Anyway, I'm alive. Back a little bit. Let me get this over here, getting a couple last things set up. Bum bum bum. Anyway, I highly suspect that this is going to be. Oh, I need to fix this real quick. Sorry, whenever I click out of the game, it's going to lose sound, and you can tell I'm doing something else, and then click back into the game, sound again. Anyway, sorry. I'm playing some Banished today. It is a real-time strategy game. It's a city builder, whatever you want to call them. You manage your little city, you take care of it. I wanted something kind of low-key, something that didn't require a lot of focus, something that I guess I could just kind of get back into the jive of streaming. I know it's been a while, but here I am. And I've been talking to my wife a lot lately, and I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna try to swing in daily streaming. It's gonna be the goal, to shoot into just full daily streaming as much as I can. Just kind of see what happens. Worst that happens is I get to play more video games than I normally would. Kind of got to build back up to where I was, but we're gonna start that today, and we're gonna start that today because I don't know, Banished. It felt like a fitting game. Can't really explain it. Just like something about this sounded like a good game to play. So we're gonna be playing some Banished today because I really like it. And hello, rat, glimmer of cheese. I cannot remember if you prefer rat or cheese. Streamlabs behaving. Is it actually making my announcement that I'm gone live too? Yes, it actually is. Either is fine. I can't remember what I used to call you. I think I used to say rat, but for some reason that sounds like an insult today, just in my mind. So I might just say cheese. Anyway, have you seen any of Banished before? This is like a kind of real, I don't know. I felt like it was really popular at the time, but it was it's an older game. It's like 2010. Let me Google. Should actually know what time it came out. I know I said Google phone, but that's not what I was trying to do. But yeah, it's just like a little city builder. It's kind of low key. I thought it was really good for its time. 2014. So a little bit newer than I thought. 7 years old. I always forget how old Skyrim is, but yeah. I was just checking out some settings right here because they're controls. I haven't played this game in probably 3 years, and I have looked up 0 refreshers. This was literally a spurt of the moment. Like, I knew I was going to stream today, settled on Banished for funsies. Just felt like a good one to get into. So, I'm sorry, I do have a little bit of a cough still. Sorry. It's not bronchitis. I mean, blah, blah, blah. It's not COVID. It's just bronchitis. That's what I was going to say. Very minor, but, I haven't streamed for a while, so it's been like 22 days? 22 days since I last streamed? I remember looking it up. I was like, oh. But yeah. Okay. Gotta set up our starting point. Town name. We will come up with a town name. Map seed's irrelevant because I don't have a map seed I'm going with. But we'll come up with good names. If you got any name suggestions in the chat, feel free to throw them out. Okay. Terrain size large. Whenever I'm doing a strategy game, I want the map to be as good as possible. Do I go? We'll leave it on mild. We'll leave it on mild. I think fair makes it easier. From what I remember about this game, there's like a winter and like there's seasons. Oh, Wimfeld. Okay, we're gone. I like that name. Did I say it how you would? Wimfeld? Oh, if I can spell. Wimfeld. I like that name. Is it from something or just off your head? It does. It sounds very medieval. You can't spell? No, I can't spell it to save my life. We're gonna go easy starting conditions. It might be. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Wimfeld. I like the name. We're gonna stick with it. Wimfeld. Okay. Climates, we're going to leave it on mild. I think fair makes the game a little bit easier. But I don't want to mess around with it too much. This is just kind of the default. We'll kind of stick with it. Like, the premise of the game is that you're a group of survivors who were banished elsewhere. It's very medieval. It's like a medieval city builder. If you've ever played, it reminds me of... That's not really a good example. Like, a little bit of Crusader Kings. If you played, if you ever played those back in the game day, Crusader Kings, but there's not a combat aspect in this, though. That's kind of the big difference. Not Crusader Kings, sorry, Stronghold. If you played Stronghold back in the day. You read a lot of fantasy manga, so it's probably came from one of those. That's true. I don't read as much manga as I'd like. Also, my camera setup is different than you might be used to. I am in the process of moving. I am only here for like another week. So right now my camera is just mounted on top of my monitor rather than on its nice little tripod. So if the camera angle's not great, it's kind of just doing with what I got. But I do still have my nicer camera. Okay, Wimfeld. Let's launch into this. Let's launch into this and see how we do. Look at them good old 2000... What was it, 2004? Yeah, 2004 graphics here. Yeah. Actually, I don't mind the houses and the water physics. The people, though, just make me chuckle a little bit. Well, hello, Elmer's Drew! Thank you so much for subscribing, even though I haven't been streaming at all. You guys are too good to me. Ooh, we froze. Oh, I paused. Space pauses. We've made an important discovery. Oh, and I accidentally moused off. Oh, it's just the pause. Is there a way to make this windowed full screen so it doesn't do that every time? Anyway, how are you doing, Elmer's Juice? Thank you so much for the sub. I'm bad at remembering how to acknowledge things. It's been too long. But thank you so much. 8 months. I can't even believe I've known you for that long. It's been a good 8 months. Let's get a shout out to Elmer's Drew. I don't know if you've been streaming much anymore either, but I'm gonna shout out you anyway. Yeah, because Elmer's Drew is the best. They are, I believe, Riles is what you actually go by, right? Riles. Elmer's Drew is just your username. Sorry, my phone might be going a little bit crazy. You're gonna be making a new channel soon. Let me know when you do, and I will shout that out as much as I can. Is Riles what you prefer still? And I remember that last time we talked, it's been a while. With Riles in the name. Okay. Okay. Man, it has been too long. Okay. Game is under video. Adapter, resolution, full screen. If I uncheck full screen, oh, it does crappy. No, we'll just leave it on full screen. Just note, if I click off of it at all, it's gonna be like, oh, frozen. Anyway. So pause freezes the game, but it doesn't it's like it's running, I can smack space and it stops doing that. Escape actually pulls up the menu. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is going to be just a stream of me having no idea what I'm doing. I can click. We got zoom. We got move. WASD is move. We do have side scrolling, but only on the sides that I don't have a second monitor. You're about to play D&D, but I love you. I love you too, Riles. And I hope the dice gods are in your favor. I hope you see lots of high rolls and not a lot of ones. And we should 100% stream soon. I don't know if you probably didn't catch this. I was going on a ramble at the beginning when I started the stream. I am going to be streaming daily again. I have made that my personal goal, to stream every single day, come hell or high water. I just need to do it. If you go to my Discord, I know I have a lot going on. I don't want to ramble about it. I don't like dwelling on things that I can't control. But my life's got a lot of things going on right now. But I just want to start streaming daily, just to bring some semblance of control and sanity to my life. So hopefully you'll be seeing more of these kind of things. Anyway. Oh, it's got QE rotation. I don't have to do anything. Okay, so we can get in here. Okay. We got peoples, we got some sheep, we got stone and trees. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this kind of game, it's a resource management game, or RTS, real-time strategy. particularly resource management. You need wood, you need stone, you need food, you need supplies. Gotta keep your people alive. And see you soon, Riles. I hope all of the rolls go well. Half of my stuff is packed, otherwise I might actually have dice. I'm gonna roll in your behalf. If I can find my dice. I have like 50 set of dice, and I cannot find a single one of them. Dice are in the car. There we go. There's my wonderful wife, Favorian, letting me know my dice are packed. But, like any good nerd, I have dice app on my phone, and I rolled a 14. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. I don't know why, but I rolled a 14 in your honor. That's a decent roll. We should have a good little boost there. I got a follow. Hello, random. I haven't seen this one before. H0SS0312. You either have a very unique username or you're like a follow bot or something. Not quite sure which, but hello either way. If you're a robot-y friend, hello. Just keep your robot-y crap over there. I probably know more about technology than you, so don't start this fight. Anyway. Either way, if you aren't, wonderfully creative name, and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. I'm a variety streamer who is going to be trying to be streaming daily again. We'll be seeing what happens. They'll probably be evening streams. Although, with everything going on in my life right now, streams are likely to change, and there might be some morning streams thrown in. There might be a flip to my streaming schedule. I'm going to kind of see how this week goes, and then look at putting up an actual proper schedule again. And bringing back games like Dark Souls and all the good ones, the classics. Which for me is kind of just Dark Souls, but I really like Dark Souls a little bit too much. Yeah, you're still going to make me stream every day. I know you're going to make me stream every day. I'm just saying we should put up a schedule after we make it through a week. I'm being forced into streaming. No. We talked about this. My wife is amazing and just going to help me do it. Okay. So we got hide coats, iron tools, and potatoes. Firewood, iron, log, and stone. Some homes to chill. After 2, you'll make me a schedule again. Oh, I'm getting bribed. Stone, trees, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is water. Every one of these games kind of has this like little bit claim to fame. This one it's got a lot of random generated maps, so this is kind of the seed that we got. You can see the map is quite large. We'll see how much of it we actually expand on. Lots of little rivers. Got a big old river, and there's a lake down here. That can work well to our favor. I believe so. I think there's a lot of uses for rivers, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but this one does have winter, has seasons. So a lot of this game is making sure that you have enough food and supplies for the season. It's very common in these kind of games, though. I don't think I can access any of these. Okay, that's speeds. That's good to know. Oh, it's got really small text. So, general statistics about the town. Oh, Wimfield. It's early spring. Resources. We got lots of health. Average health of citizens is 5. Average happiness is 5 because the game has started and they haven't had a chance to get mad at me. Alright, we don't need that open all the time. Actually, we should decide what we want. I think having a stats window open is actually not a bad idea. But I am going to stash it. Oh, I got my camera here. I want it to be stashed. I wanted to put it here in my bottom corner. This is where I'm going to have the most use for it, but then this camera's in the way. Problems. I'll think about it for a moment. Shows events. An event log is not a bad idea either. We can keep the event log in the top corner, though. So then I can kind of look up here. See what's going on. Actually, let's flip this around. I'll keep the event log there, because y'all don't really need to see the event log. It's something more that I need to keep an eye on. Get my supplies up here. So let's see, I got current season and number of years the town has existed, which is 1. Spring and 1. Number of adults, students, children. So 12 adults, 0 students, 8 children. Okay, got a population of 20. Got 150 logs, firewood, food, but that's potatoes specifically, we know. We don't have any alcohol. Boring little town. We do have some stone. We got some iron. We got tools, and we got clothes, which I am aware of. And it is a sunny day with temperature of 33 degrees, which I believe this is in Fahrenheit. It's actually a pretty chill morning. But I'll take a little bit of a chill morning. Okay, shows an overhead map of the area. What's that look like? Oh, I can click around on it. I don't know if that's very useful either, though. I feel like that's less useful. Like, it's useful to click around on, but I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Because I won't use it, to be honest. I'll forget that it's there. Assign jobs to citizens. Oh. Oh, it's a job menu. This is going to be intensive. Bum. Put it right there. You can kind of see what's going on. Sorry again for the coughs. It's not intentional. I have made an executive decision. Let's move me over here. There we go. Now unmark me. Boop. Okay. We're gonna move me to the corner up here because I don't look up here for crap. I look down in my bottom left corner for crap because my chat menu's right here. And that way I'm not blocking the stuff that you guys can see it too. Feel weird. Yeah, we'll go in this corner. There we go. I like this corner better. I feel like I'm looking down, lording over my computer. Hello. Anyway. Hello, computer screen down in that... Am I looking the right way? Hello, computer screen down in that general area. Okay. Hi. Okay. Let's get rid of that unnecessary box now. Y'all can wander over here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I don't know. Can you guys see me getting rid of the box, or does this just look like me doing nothing while I'm here? Let's have some fun. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. Anyway, you wonder when the next Genshin stream will be? Probably this week, to be honest. A lot's gone on with Genshin, but I do like Genshin, so we will be trying to get some more of that. Okay. Now I can get things out of that corner. I think professions can go up in this top right corner. Can I read all that from here? Yeah, my eyesight's not that bad. We're good. We'll keep my event log and this right there. Kind of see what's going on. I like to have menus open, because then I can kind of keep a better eye on what my peasants are doing. Maps, irrelevant. Well, actually, I will have the map, but I'll just shove it up in this top corner where none of y'all can see it, because I'm only going to use it to do some quick navigating if I need to. But, like, there's nothing that I can... Like, I can't see my town on the map. It's, like, not very detailed. Maybe, like, when my town's bigger, it'll be more useful. There's so much new stuff from when you last played. I bet! I think it's an entirely new area from when I last played, which is insane. What's this? Resource limits. What are resource limits? Shows limits placed on resource production. Oh, I'm assuming so if that's reached, it stops producing it. That's also something that I feel like... And it's getting bigger next week. Ooh. Okay. Resource limits. I feel like that's useful, but not something I'm going to need often enough to keep out. Same with this one I can't open yet, but it's priority. This one is paths, which is more for like optimizing. That's for screenshots. Wait. Oh, save camera locations. Something about camera locations. Have a reference material. There we go. Along with new characters who I'm most definitely... Oh, Genshin, what would I ever do with you? Okay, so we got wooden houses, we got stone houses, and we got boarding houses. Okay. This is that building management aspect of it. R rotates, good. Boarding houses are basically, I need housing for a lot of people. It's the cheap housing, it's poor housing. Which I kind of would actually kill for a little bit sometimes. Wooden houses. Stone houses. These are the three that I can build. I can definitely build more of these now, because I can kind of look up here, we see resources, and I can look down here and go, yeah, wood, stone, iron. Got planning to build some stone houses, but we aren't yet, because I don't even know what my people are doing. It's been too long. Okay, we got dirt roads, we got stone roads, we got bridges, which will be useful. See, like, we're gonna kind of want to expand out here first. Maybe build like a little bit of a harbor dock area. I think we have those. Yep, these are farms. Storage barns. We have a storage barn already, which is 49% full. Oh, wait a minute. I can look at my citizens and follow them. Hello. You got names, y'all? They got names. We got Thaden, who's a 5-year-old child. Gathering fuel. Put them kids to work, okay? And Thaden lives here. Okay. We got follow. We can see what Thaden's carrying. Thaden is not educated. I'm sorry, child. This is a terrible town for that. They're really happy. They're wearing ragged clothing, though. Okay. Well, we'll work on you, Thaden. Can I rename him? I don't think I can rename him. Unfortunately, I cannot rename them. Oh well. Oh, I mean, I might be able to. I don't know how to. Okay. Stockpile. We have a stockpile. Market. This looks really important. Right-click dismisses things. Okay. Market. Used to provide a localized area for citizens to collect fools, food, and fuel. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That sounds really important. And a trading post. Actually, I think I remember this one. Allows trade. Yeah, that allows merchants. I remember merchants. They basically come in with a bunch of supplies. They need this kind of game, but one where you take an overpopulated, polluted setting and clean it up. 100% that game exists. I cannot remember the name of it, but they 100% exist. And it's not just people being really bad at City Skylines and then trying to figure it out. City Skylines is another really one. They have one called... There's one I think you might like, actually. Called Frostpunk, I think is the name of it. And the premises of it is that it's set in, like, World War II goes really, really bad. And basically the world is covered in eternal snow, and it's just full steampunk. And, like, you're just trying to keep your people alive in basically an Arctic winter. Very Victorian, very steampunk aesthetic. And it's probably World War I where, like, everything goes south. It's very much like this style of game. Like, you gotta like build heating vents and things to keep your people alive. And then you either go, like, the neutral ground where you take care of your people, or you can go, like, full zealous cult or, like, full dictatorship. It's got, like, a whole bunch of things you can do with it that make it really good. It's one of the better ones of this. Banished is I think, very simple. But Banished is kind of just, like, the little fantasy one. Like, they just wanted to make a good one, and it does what it does. I've always enjoyed it. So we got wells. Provides water for putting out fires. That sounds like it's going to be important. I don't know how important yet. You play as the mayor and have to make some unethical choices in order to make your town prosper and survive. Yep. It's very much like a survival choice, like desperate measures. Like, what are you going to do to keep your town alive? What's the things you have to do to survive? It's really cool. It's been on my wish list for a while, but I don't have it. Vivorian recently discovered that I had this game. Don't sneeze. Yeah. It's got like a lot of... Frostpunk's got like a lot of those moments where it's like, do you force children to work, which is not a good thing, or do they starve? Like tonight, yeah. Oh, yeah, she figured out I had Banished tonight, right before I started the stream. So a schoolhouse, so we can get them some edumacation. We got a hospital. Okay. We got a town hall. Ooh. Okay, I'm digging this town hall. I don't think I need one of these. Well, you see, these is used to record and show census data. I don't know how that helps me. Provides happiness for the devout and a place to meet and worship. Frostpunk. So steampunk, but frostpunk. It is a chapel. I love these old little cathedrals. And we have, oh, a graveyard. Or cemetery. They call it a cemetery. Fun fact, the difference between a cemetery and a graveyard is that a graveyard is it has a church on the premises. Makes it a graveyard, and a cemetery does not. That is the technical definition between the two. Crops for farms, orchards, pastures, fishing docks. That is kind of what I was looking for. Yeah, we're going to want to throw up a couple fishing docks down here. A hunting cabin is good, but not next to the water. Gatherers' huts also are important. Woodcutters' forest lodge used to define an area, selectively cut down trees and plant new seedlings. Ah! Okay. Blacksmith. Or herbalist. I remember herbalists. They basically make medicine. Tailors used to. What's my name? It used to make wrap clothes. I mean, like I know what a tailor is, but I'm just trying to think. Like, we want clothes for winter taverns because everyone wants a good beer. Mine used to mine iron and coal out of the ground. Mines cannot be removed once placed. Okay, a quarry used to mine stone from the ground. Quarries cannot be removed once placed. Okay, good to know. Remove structures, remove resources. Removes anything in the selected area. Harvest trees, cut down the trees in the selected area. That's what I was looking for, because I kind of want to test this out. And harvest those trees there. And collect stone there. And collect iron there. Remove roads. Cancel removal. Options. Okay. Let's clean my eyes out. Okay. Sorry, just sat there for a moment. Let's unpause and see what my people start doing. Okay, yeah, so we got little markers here. So they should start working on clearing these all out. While those are working on all clearing those out, let's see if we got some people moving. Oh, carrying food and supplies to their houses first. Good, good. You take care of yourselves first. We're gonna want a forester. We're gonna need wood. So let's build. Oh, that makes fire. So let's build a forester lodge, and let's build them like right here. Let's build them. Yeah, let's build them right here. Kind of in here. See what we got. Forester lodge. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Did it actually like? Okay, yeah, it did work. Okay. Yeah, because if we like look at this, he'll just be basically planting trees and everything in here all day long. So laborers, we got 0 out of 2 builders. Oh, I can. Let's get 2 of 2 builders. What else do we got? We don't got anything else yet. So let's get at least 2 builders. The rest of these people are going to work on clearing out that resources for us down there. And we're going to build, I think some fishing docks are going to be important. We're going to want a steady supply of food. And while I think there are certain things to be said about, like, deer hunting. I mean, we have deer right down here. I think that it's not going to be as good as I would like. Do we have a hunting lodge? I mean, we have a crap ton of deer down here. Do I just build a hunting lodge to take these deer out? How much does it cost? 34 wood and 12 stone. Yeah. We'll build a hunting lodge just to... Build a different area for hunting wild game. There's like a good amount of wild game down there, but I don't quite want to... I don't want a hunting lodge there. Get rid of that. I'm not quite sure how many people are going to work, so... The deer can stay for now. But, food-wise... we got some rain going on. Okay. I'm gonna want some fishing docks, right? Find an area for catching fish. Okay. I think I want a fishing dock there. And there's too much of a hill there. But just a little bit. Unfortunately, like that would be perfect for it. But it's not. Oh, they're moving stone. Yeah, we'll just start right there for now. I think we can figure out something else for that. Okay. Oh, we can have up to 4 builders. Yeah, let's build up to 4 builders there. Oh, because of the jobs. Got it. We can start to do some of... Oh, that makes sense. So those are our builders. Gotta stop hitting the wrong buttons. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to buttons. Scarlo has become an adult and is working as a laborer. Thank you so much, Scarlo. Okay. So we're going to clear out some of those resources. I mean, that's going to be... We're doing... Oh, we are... We want a second stockpile, actually. At this rate. Or not a second one as much as just... expand the first, I think. Can I, like, make them together? I don't know if I can. We'll do that. We'll do that for now, and then we'll figure it out later, because I'm not going to leave that there long term. But that will give us enough room to put our things. Oh, nope. Stockpile. Storage barn. Hide coats. Potato. Yeah, we're going to need food supplies ASAP. Oh, so those are builders. Is there a way to, like, up priority on this? I remember I saw a priority. Yeah. Increase priority. Don't know if that worked. I don't know if that worked, but that's what we're trying. Okay. Well, this is gonna have a little bit of waiting things, so let's, for now, let's do a bit of fast forwarding and see how that goes. People are doing good happiness right now. Yeah, we're going up to 10 speed because I like to live dangerously. We haven't started that yet. Oh, are we actually gonna build? I think we are actually building. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that is building. Slowly but surely. Let's look at some roads. Roads increase our ability to travel quickly. I think one of the biggest ones is I actually want a road right here for now. It's got a barn, we got a house. And I'm going to build a second road. It's going to come... Unfortunately, I can only do straight roads in here. Limitation of the game. But that's fine. We will actually make a little connection right there, because dirt roads are cheap. And this little road can run straight along here. And it'll run just like that. We'll figure out ways to make roads and stuff look prettier later. That's what we got there for now. This one... let's run the road to there. And then we can kind of come... Boom. Not the most efficient, but, like, it's something. Haven't really got any paths yet. Okay. We've built a fisher dock. Let's get some fishermen on it. How many do we have? Yeah, we can put 4 fishermen. I think we can put full 4 fishermen to work, because we need as much fish as we can. They do live quite a bit away from their home. It's a bit of a walk, but hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sorry. Sorry for like the weird chair noises there. I don't have my wheelie chair anymore, so we gotta do old-fashioned dining room chair scoots here. That's okay. Okay. So they're getting food. We're getting some resources. What should be our next priority? Let's drop our builders back down to 2 for now. What do we need most next? Okay. When the forester is built, we will take care of that. I think... Let's look. So we got fishermen bringing in some food. We're going to want some farms. Where's a good area for the farms? To be honest, right down here would be perfect. Can I build a road down here, though? That's my question. Because I don't believe this game has terraforming. A tunnel requires a crap ton of stone, and I'm assuming a very, very long time. So that's going to be out of the question for a bit. Let's just do farms up against this mountain then. Let's take advantage of the fact that we have this area right here for now. So, food. If you can get food, resources you can always figure out. Food is tricky. We are also going to want a lumberman. Oh, let's actually get one of those now. Because, like, once we get that built, we're going to want... We still got some good supplies, but we're going to want to have some firewood. We need it for the winter. Okay, let me see. Is it there? There, here we go. Yeah, we're going to want firewood. We're going to want a decent amount of it, to be honest. I think the perfect place to build it is actually going to be right there. Because, yep, should not affect too much what our woodsmen can grow. I was really happy with that placement. That should be good. We have fishermen, right? Got 4 fishermen. How is this doing? Food limit. It controls the amount of food that once the limit is reached, production will cease. Oh, no, that's disabled. I want it enabled. No, no, no. Okay, that got rid of it. Perfect. So we got fisherman 1, 2, 3. Okay. We got 3 now. What are you doing? Okay. Got stuff in the wrong ones. Okay. So we're getting wood for firewood, which is important. We're getting that, but I want to make sure that we have a good food supply. For farmers to grow crops. Okay. I know what we're doing for the market now. Can I actually... Markets are super cool because they allow us to trade. And I think this is going to be a good place to build the market. Once I go to build it, we're going to want to rebuild some roads when we do that. But we're not building the market yet. In the meantime, I believe the way that farms work, I believe I can just come in here. You know what? I wonder. Can I like do this to get him to hunt deer? No. There's a lot of deer down here. I think the only way to get rid of it is going to be to build a hunting lodge. Because there's a good amount of deer. So let's just build a hunting lodge right there for now. And we're going to be replacing it. So in the meantime, let's build an orchard. Build an orchard here. Needs to be at least a 4x4. The first place that I can get up to a 4 is here. Right? So let's do that. Don't like that actually. Can I cancel production? There's gotta be a way to do this. Let's cancel removal. Okay, that worked. Okay. We'll think about the orchard later. I want it to look nice. There's not just enough for my people to survive. I want it to look passable too. How many builders can I have? I can have up to 8. Let's crank that up then. Fishermen and builders until some of these projects get built. Resume. Let's do some fast forwarding. Get some of this stuff going. What day is it? It's still the same, I think. I don't think... Oh! Storage for log, stone, and iron is near capacity. It must have been before we built the other storage area. Yeah, because there's lots of children being born. I gotta pay attention to that event log. Yeah. Oh, early summer one. We have lots of children being born. It's already summer, though? Okay, how much food do we have? We don't have a lot of food. Okay. Well, builders, we can crank back down now. Let's see. Let's get 3 hunters to work and 1 woodcutter. So we only need 1 person cutting the wood. Those hunters should be able to make quick work of that deer, and then we can demolish that building and work on something else. Well, I know what we want to work on. I want to put some farms in there. In fact, let's do the farms now. Just to be safe. $10 by $15. Let's build a little too. Just do that. Little of that. A couple orchards. Just nice in there. And let's build a crop field. Here. Probably replace those orchards with crop fields too. But that just felt good. Pasture food space for livestock to graves. That should be a decent amount of food for now. Okay, and that's been built now too. So we can get rid of our builders for now. What do we have? We have up to 4 foresters. Okay. We can plant chestnuts or cherries. Let's go cherry. Cherry. This is actually, I realize that this is going to be a problem. So let's actually go, nope. Remove structures. Get rid of those. Let's come here. And let's grow some potatoes. Gives me 2 jobs for farmers. Boom. Once the hunters have done their work, taking care of the deer, we'll get rid of that and we can kind of get some more farmers. Okay. Do we have firewood? Not a terrible lot of firewood, but he'll be working on that. Once. Oh, it's paused. So we don't have a lot of laborers. Let's keep you as a laborer for now. That's not going to be worked, but that's going to be fine. The reserve of food is low. I know! I'm working on it! So we actually have plenty of wood, I think. So let's drop our forester down to 2. I want to have some laborers to keep that going. Okay. Why aren't you just taking out the deer that are here? Because otherwise this is kind of a useless building. I'm actually going to remove this structure too, because I actually have a better idea for that. What are you guys doing? Genuinely gonna slow this down here. Picking up resources, okay. Okay, you actually hunted one. Okay, so you are doing something. Okay. For a second I was worried it was absolutely nothing you guys were doing. I really do need crop fields. This building's getting destroyed. Put Forester back up. Bump Builder up to 3. Forester down to 2 again. Figuring this out one step at a time. Come on, tear this building down. There we go. For a very specific reason, I want that gone. Shouldn't have built it in the first place. The deer have wandered off. Perfect. Oh, I did get some resources back. We got ourselves another laborer. Perfect. Let's drop that down to probably none, because I'm not going to need any builders to build farms. Let's start with an orchard. I want an orchard. 15 by... 15 by 7 is a good orchard. Let's go by 15 by 7 and an 11 by 7. And then let's go with a crop field. That is 15 by 9. Another one that's 15 by 9. We'll do 2. This one, let's plant beans, and this one, let's plant potatoes. And let's bump our farmers up all the way to 3 for now. Apparently, that's expensive. Let's drop this down and then go all the way up to 6. Only leave us 1 laborer, but oh well. I don't think that will hurt too much. And I know I've done this like 15 times, but these are no longer useful. So, boop, get rid of them. Check something real quick. Okay. Oh, winter's hit. This is what I was worried about, because we do not have production limit reached, which means we've reached enough fuel limit. We'll keep them working through the winter. How are we doing supply-wise? Not great. We are not doing good. How are we doing? What else we got here? This might be a very short run. We got a good amount of firewood. At the very least. The farm our farms are useless during the winter. So let's pull all of those off of there. Yeah, I know the reserve of food is low. Trust me. This is gonna be bad. Let's build a second fishing outpost, maybe? Where can I get away with it? It's like minimal. Does that look okay? I think that should look fine. It should have minimal conflict with each other. It's like not a great spot for a fishing place, but it's not like the worst spot for a fishing place. Don't know if that makes any sense. What I really needed is I should have built that market when I thought about it. To be honest. Let's build it now. If we have the resources for it. Not the market, the trading post. Right there. I mean, we got plenty of stuff for builders to do. To see if you can get it before y'all die. That's the real question. Because I was not good at resource management this time around. Oops. The reserve of food is low. I know the reserve of food is low. But we're back with that. Okay, let's immediately get some of our extra people on that. Okay. Let's build some paths. Dirt path. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think, like... There's part of me that's like, what would look nice? Let's try that. I don't know if these roads will naturally curve. I have no idea what will happen. To answer the question, I don't think so. Yeah, it's going to be kind of janky through the mountain. That's fine. Can't win them all. Let's build some dirt road there too. Just for funsies. And remove that road right there. I guess give us a bit of an angled path, which won't look as bad, I think. Zigzag through there. Not great, but it's not the worst, at least. Let's see. We do not need that many builders, so move them over to farming. And we'll do that. Moth, how are you doing? Long time no see. I am streaming again today. I am streaming. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm streaming again, and I'm making it my goal to stream daily again. We just started out today with some Banished. I figured I would do a strategy game that I knew I'd be terrible at. Trying to make roads look pretty with the limitations of the game. Okay, well that's... let's go with that, because I don't need that. And we can build a dirt road there. Anyway, yeah, but I'm enjoying some Banish. This is just a little real-time strategy game. You make the spaghetti. You make the spaghetti. I ate the spaghetti today. That was my dinner. I had spaghetti for dinner. It was really good. I keep hearing things, and I'm not sure if it's like what's going on. But it's like it's fine. Let's increase that. Let's have enough fuel to have like excess. Let's go like 500 fuel. How many foresters do we have? Let's increase that too if we can. My people need to have more children. So that's the only reasonable exception here, is they need to make more babies. They need to make it the babies. I need more fish. I need a lot more fishermen too, actually. We'll do 2 foresters. We don't need any builders anymore at the moment. So let's do 6 out of those. We'll do 6 out of 6 farmers, 6 out of 8 fishermen. Do I need someone to run this? No citizens are available to work this location. Traders. Yeah, we'll make 2 traders. Okay. So, trade. What is this for? I'm trying to remember how this works. I know that there's a way to automatically set up, like, trade, but I cannot remember. Auto purchase. No. Inventory. Oh, this is what this is. Okay. Number of items available for trade. Let's do firewood. Let's stash this up to 500. Let's stash this up to like 250. I don't know how this works. Like, can I do 250? I can. I got to set it manually. Okay. Is there anything else that we have in excess of? Not really, to be honest. Okay. Well, we'll sell excess firewood because we have usually plenty of firewood. Where is it? Oh. We have 1 woodcutter. That should give something to sell. I know the reserve on firewood is low. We're bringing it over here. Okay. Okay, you guys don't have enough food. That is fine. We are working on that. We need a more steady food supply. So, what's the best way for me to go about doing that? As I said, I think it'd be best to have like good farmlands over here. We have a lot of stone. The woodcutters are out there. This is kind of hard because it kind of put us within a mountain, which is kind of hard to work with, to be honest. Oh, some good stuff, potential good area over there. How much the tunnels cost? Is that iron? That's iron. It's not going to work very well. Okay, that's going to be a very long tunnel. Realistically, I need it from, like... here to there. I have no idea if that's going to be a good idea or a bad idea. We will find out. Find out. Just, I need a tunnel because I need to get over there. And it's going to take a lot of iron. Resource of stone is low. I can fix that. Collect stone in that area. As well as, like, collect all the stone that's just chilling out around here we don't need. As well as iron. We're going to need it for the tunnel. There's a good bit of iron in the woodsy area. Okay. Anyway, Moth. Yeah, long time no see. I will be streaming again daily. We will be getting hopefully some Genshin streams. Hopefully, some Dark Souls streams. I've debated about starting over with Dark Souls 1. I don't know why. It's kind of popped into my head as something maybe worth doing. Or maybe just moving on to Dark Souls 3. But I am enjoying Dark Souls 2. It's just kind of been a while, so it's kind of like maybe a cleaner reset. But I don't know. What time are we? We are in late autumn. When winter hits, I'm getting rid of these farms. and we will find something else. How are we doing food-wise this year? Much better. Okay, winter is hitting. Let's slam this back down to slow speed while we think. Okay. Food is good. We got plenty of firewood. Let's see. It's winter. We'll actually wait for winter to properly set in. Boop. Late autumn, reserve of firewood is low. I will say. Let's pull that out of here. That should help. That should actually genuinely help. And let's shut this off. Let's just shut this off for now. Reserve of food is low, the reserve of firewood is low. I know that all of my people are suffering. I know, I'm doing my best. I'm just terrible at these kind of games. No, why is there more firewood in here? You were supposed to take the firewood out. Thank you. Okay. And now we don't need any traders. In fact, we'll just turn that building off for now. What we need is lots of fishermen. All of the fishermen. And we don't need any farmers either. Let's go in here though and remove the farms. Okay, because we are not going to be having those again there next year. We're going to get creative. If they build this tunnel fast enough, maybe even actually where I want to have it. Only time will tell. Oh, you know what? This would actually be a good area for... We have sheep. Why are we not taking advantage of this? Can I move houses? Okay, let's actually just... Where can I build these? I can build one. I can build them here. Let's go boop. 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 Some wooden houses. Because... And we're just going to build a couple builders here. 4 builders. 8, 8. Let's actually get all of our foresters going too. Because we're actually going to demolish these 2 houses here. Those 2 right there are gone. Bye-bye. So as soon as one of these houses build, one of these just boom, gone. Probably these 2 right here too. And to be honest, all of these. Because this area could be used for much different, better use, to be honest. How much? What is it? How does a quarry work? Okay, we're doing good on firewood. We are out of food, which is not great, to be honest. I'm not making anything in. This was a mistake, but it was where I wanted the building, so we built it. Oh yeah, thank you for contributing the points to that. It will happen. I'm excited. Again, I'm going to be streaming daily, so I am genuinely hoping to take advantage of that. To kind of get the momentum proper into that kind of stuff. I wonder how I can make that road look a little better. There's got to be a way. I'll think of something. There's a couple different options that already come to mind, but okay. Bum bum. Okay. Oh wow, did they already build the tunnel? They built the tunnel. Okay. Okay, tunnel built. That means we got this prime real estate over here too. So let's just go remove resources. All of that. And there. And there. Perfect. We're going to turn that into a more usable area. And then up here, we can build a little gatherer's hut. Because we're still working on clearing out the stone up here. But there's a good bit of trees from our foresters there. Okay. Anyway, what have you been up to, Moth? I don't think I've talked to you. I haven't talked to you for a while. I mean, I see you on Discords, but it's been far too long. How are you doing? Okay. First house built over there, which means, boom, gone. Let's actually put, no, we need those. Let's put to there. Keep our fishermen going strong. Anyway, just been trying not to let my anxiety and depression take hold. I mean, sometimes that's the best we can do, right? Just keep on doing our best. Hoping for the best. You just reminded me that someone was texting me earlier and I should check real quick to make sure that wasn't important. I got a lot of things going on, so anyway. Okay. I have some good beans in my family. It's just a family member checking on me. I got some good ones. I got some ones I'm less than fond of, but I got some good ones too. Just called out someone in my family anonymously there. Ah, that won't bite me in the butt at all. Hey, y'all need to have more babies. Pump them out, please. Go, go, go. Let's get one single trader. We are going to resume this. We're going to purchase. Do I have resources to purchase? I don't have resources to purchase. Never mind. I don't have resources to purchase anything. So it's kind of a moot point. Worth the try. Okay, second house is built, which means structural demolish that one. Oh, third house is built. Oh. Which means we can structurally demolish this one. This is gonna probably ain't going well for me. Oh! I had someone die of starvation. That's fun. Is that 7? That is a 7. Had a bunch of people grow up. Let's get 8 builders on this. Yeah, Brentonio. I don't have a lot of food, to be honest. My food store is pitiful, because I got 2 fishing huts, and that's it. And it's kind of all my fault, to be honest. Like, I need farms, which is what I have this supposed to be for. But, like, my layout was not great, so I'm trying to fix it, but it's not going great. Builder died of starvation. Grand fantastic. Children were some born. We had some children born. They replaced them. We have had a net neutralness, I guess. Why so many builders? Yeah, I know that tunnel is going to be the death of us. You know what? I need this not to be a priority. I think this is part of the problem. Like, I want that area cleared, but I think that's part of the problem. I think I can't be having them down there. So, once that house is built, we'll be removing... It's going to be basically a net gain of one house here. I do really appreciate that all of the houses look different. Well, they don't all look different. Like there's like a set couple templates they use. Lots of people dying of starvation. Oops. This is called, you gotta crack a couple eggs to make a few omelets or something like that. I'm just a terrible mayor. This is why I should never be elected to mayoral office. Actually, as they tear these down, it should get us a little bit of supplies back, and then I can... What season is it? It is late summer. Let's get some food slapped down. Fisherman. Forester, because we constantly are going to need that wood. Let's drop it down to 2 builders. We need to finish this. Once they finish that, I can... We'll keep it dropped down to 2 builders, actually. Now... Let's see... See, no one should be homeless now. Because there's literally more houses than there are people. Why'd I have to build those clipping? I don't know, but I don't appreciate it. Labor has died of starvation. Fantastic. Okay, I don't need any builders anymore. Let's get some farms slapped down. Try to fix the problems I made. Okay. Well. Merchant has arrived at the trading port. Okay. How does this work? He has cherries. I don't have anything to trade him because I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. Okay, well that's swell. Well, let's do this pragmatically and remove those roads because they aren't doing anyone any good. And let's so much death. I have, like, genuinely cursed these people so badly. That'd honestly be such a good place for it if it fit, but it doesn't fit. Okay. Well, fine. Oh, but it's the winter. There's gonna be so much death this winter. I mean... Well... There's nothing I can do because of the winter at this point. So I'm just going to have to, like, fast forward and brace for impact. I mean, we can drop 2 woodcutters. That way we keep our fishermen up. I mean, the more of them that die, I guess the more food there is to go around. I'm so bad. How much firewood do we have? We have plenty of firewood. Woodcutter, you're off. Forester, you're off. Everyone who's able-bodied fish. Actually need people to move stuff too. 4 fishermen. 2 there, 2 there. If we can survive through the winter, we can recover. If we can survive through the winter, we can recover. Okay. Kind of. To answer that question, we did actually kind of survive. Very roughly, but it is something. And people are left in my town. Not many. We'll do that. Would this be people? Fishermen 2, builders 2. Let's go with a 10 by 10. By 10 filled right there for now. And it can grow some beans. And we'll put a farmer there. So let's shut that down. Let's shut that down. And let's shut this down. Just because we don't need those wasting spaces. We need food. We need food. We have enough firewood to survive another winter, like flat out at this point. We'll totally survive another winter just fine. Sorry for like the constant hat camera angle too. Oh, I bumped something. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the constant hat camera angle. My camera is... I don't have my normal stand tripod, so if I lean on my desk, I like disappear for a moment. I think the only thing that we can do really is wait and hope that that's enough. Two fishermen, two farmers, a single... I mean, we've got tons of stone. Demolishing these buildings gets us back some of those wooden resources. Why is it just like a crate of fish here? We have a child being born. That's a good sign at this point. Because we basically lost everyone. This went downhill more quickly than I thought it would. Because again, had no idea. It's been too long since I've been played this game. But we're getting some food, so... Crop fields are great. Lovely. One builder, one farmer, one fisherman. We have 3 people left living in this town. Can they pull it off? As long as none of the other ones die, I think we'll be okay. Again, we have plenty of wood. We just need children to survive and grow up. I think fisherman's the least profitable. We'll have one laborer, one builder, one farmer. Is the builder really necessary? I mean, for the sake of efficiency? Yeah. For the sake of efficiency, it technically is. She's actually harvesting food. That's such a good sign. That's what I've needed. Why is there like random thing of fish? Is that because I don't have people moving things? Go get some food. No, don't you die. Okay, she ate food. We're good. Okay. I shouldn't have tried to move things around as much as I did, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we survived. Yeah, I mean we should be good. We got lots of food. We got lots of food stored for once. And we'll put our our farmer on fishing once winter hits. Okay. It's not gonna be enough time to grow crops, so I'm actually going to drop the farmer back to fishermen and get that back up and running. Put the farm out for... Yeah, because now winter's come. There should be plenty of food. Oh, there should be plenty of food and plenty of firewood. Okay. So we got a fisherman, we got a builder, we got a laborer. That's what I need. That's exactly what I needed. Reserve of food is low, yeah, but it's not like anywhere near where it was. Okay. So we've learned our lesson. Fishing is not enough to keep a town alive. Not even close, apparently. Not even remotely close, apparently. But we kept our town alive enough. Enough for now. We might actually be able to pull through. The reserve of food is low. I know. Okay. Actually, let's see. We got the 4 there. And those look okay. Let's build it there. Okay. Part of the reason why is I think having such a long distance between the barn and our food, too, is bad. This will get both the fisher docks closer to the barn. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this. And I'm also going to build farms will be closer to the barn. Early spring. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. You're gonna no longer be a fisherman. We're gonna have 2 farmers. We're gonna grow some beans. And this can be stopped. Oh no, we're not gonna have 2. We're gonna have 1 farmer because we still want a laborer. I don't know why I dumped it up to 2. Okay. We still got plenty of stored firewood. Okay. That can be gone. Okay. Reserve of tools is low. I know. I'm very much aware at the moment. The reserve of everything is low. Okay. Spaghetti is done. Yay for done spaghetti. We're gonna stick with a 10 by 10 crop filled right here. Once all of this is harvested, I'll actually make that the main one. And we are going to build roads around it. It's gonna be a pretty good reason why we're doing this way. Okay. Now, love the little wells. We'll put a little well right there. Hopefully shouldn't be unlucky enough to get a fire, but the well will help. So you think you'd recommend Banished? It's a good question. Would I recommend it? If you like this kind of game, yes. It very much does what this kind of game does well. It's very simple compared to a lot of other ones. But if you like this style of game, it does it well. It's very simple, but it does what it does well. It doesn't muddle it up with a lot of unique fancy rules or anything, which might be for better or for worse, but yeah, my stone is low. Ouch. Okay. I need more permanent features here. Oh, it's winter again. And I was not able to gather all of my crops. Gather as much as you can before the rest of them die off. I mean, we're doing pretty good on food, but... oof. Ironically, our only saving grace is the fact that we are very low on, remove the farm. Okay. We don't need a farmer anymore. We need fishermen again. Yeah. Excuse me. Quarry. Oh, does a quarry require flat ground? Oof, how about iron mines? They also require... oh, they don't require as much. They can kind of be built into the hill. Okay. I know how to do that. Let's go with... remove road. There. There, for now. And we'll figure out the farm in a moment. Okay. Do I really need... I need a quarry more than I need an iron mine. But, like... quarries are... oh, it's... oh, why did I put you... okay. You get to be a farmer again. No fisherman. Nope. Beans. Okay. Get some crops going again. I'm out of stone. But we have another adult. Hallelujah. Let's gather some stone from him. Is up there too far? What's closer? Don't know which one of these is closer, so we're going to go with... there's a thing over there. Is there? Oh, there is one little bit of stone there, apparently. And just a little bit from there. I don't think that's an ideal place to get it from, but I need stone. We won't be able to build anything, so... This is kind of like an everything fell apart, so I'm just kind of working on recovery at this point. There's my roads. For the sake of consistency, dirt road all around. The well's not really needed. I figured I just wanted to have water supply here. Stockpile over here has also become a bit of a pain, so we are going to move that. I think the best place to have it for now is over here, actually. So, let's see. Stockpile. We'll go there and there. For the stockpile. As well as 3 back to there. And yeah, that should be enough of a stockpile for now. And then we can kind of clear this out over here. And as an added benefit, get rid of this road that's no longer needed. It's only low because they got to move the resources. Then I'll be fine. The worst harbor. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty good on food. Let's actually use it to our advantage. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to have to pause the stream for just a moment. I will be right back. Hey everyone, sorry about that. Just an update on my mom. I know it's been mentioned in the Discord, so. Hmm. Give me a moment. Hey Moth. I'll be okay. Okay, for those of you who aren't in my Discord, my mom is. She's been fighting ovarian cancer for a bit now, and you can't win them all. So. Anyway. I'm okay. Okay. Anyway. Where was I? Moving resources. I was watching these guys move resources. Plenty of food. We are low on the firewood, though. Do I have wood? Don't have a lot of wood. Let's bump this back down. Let's set this to 250. And let's get it going again. 250. And let's put a woodcutter on. We got another kid, so that way we don't run out of firewood. That we don't run out of firewood next winter. Okay. Yeah, reserve of firewood is low. I am very much aware. Oh, he doesn't have tools. Lovely. Lovely. What kind of food do we have? Bean. Bean. We should make you fishermen. Let's unfreeze this. Take away farmer, make fisherman. Because that's more productive. And let's have 100 bean for sale. It ain't much, but this shouldn't affect my ability to survive. Okay. Pushing through another harsh winter. We're already into late winter, though. So I think we'll be okay. You still work without tools. They do still work without tools. That is a crucial thing I didn't know. So that is good. Okay, early spring. Bump back down to 5. Because I kind of don't want to speed through spring as much. Off fisher, on farm. Put that building to sleep. And part of the reason why I'm putting some extra beans here is that with extra beans you should be okay. Woods are there. Let's see, I do need some more wood. So we are actually going to remove resource wood. There. That should get us a little bit more wood. For now, at least. Anyway. Okay. We should have a good amount of beans, so we can keep the bean farm up. Oh, there's a merchant arriving. Hallelujah. Let's drop that back down to a 2. We can actually see what we get that way. We are building back up our firewood supply, which is good because with firewood and food, we can pretty much survive. What do you got? Pecans. I don't have any beans to trade. Let's get a trader real quick. Let's go. There you are. Oop, turn that back on. The trader will grab 100 beans. And then we can actually get some pecans for him. Let's come here to the trade and we're like, oh yes. Boom. I will gladly take some pecans and it'll be fun. Okay. It should give me like food, but it'll actually give us a variety of food. Should help my people be a little bit happier. You know, you don't have to eat beans all the time. You can eat beans and pecans. Be fancy in this town. Actually, how much beans do we have? If the trader can get another set of beans. Yeah, that one's almost full, but these are also these over here, so don't get yourself too caught up in the gems. I actually don't need that much iron. So let's actually put 100 iron in there because we don't need as much as we have. The firewood I think we do need, to be honest, but what's low? Reserve of food. Food is actually not that low. I mean, it's low, but it's not like that low. Oh boy. Let's take him for everything he has, pecan-wise. Without using up all of our beans, though. It's 120. And let's stretch this down. What's 50? 50 should do it, right? Boom. You take everything he's got. That gives us a decent amount of pecans, which is awesome. That's just more food. And food that will make our people happier, which is great. Giving them some diversity and variety, the spice of life. Excuse me. Stomach's a bit move. Okay. So woodcutter has reached capacity, which I'm actually going to set to be 500, just because I think you can do that in a year. And then once you've hit 500 for the summer, shut it off. Get him working on something else. How much wood do we have? We're doing good on wood. We're doing fine on wood. We'll get our wood. When we get more people, that's when we can actually like worry about other things. Early summer. We're doing these 10 by 10, right? You'll see what that is in a moment. Actually, I don't know why I said that, because you'll see it right now. I'm building a field. One another 10 by 10 field. Okay. Beans and potatoes. This is a 10 by 10? This is a 10 by 10? I feel like we did 10 by 10s, but now I'm like second guessing myself. Bah. That's 10. That's a 10. Okay. Okay. See, I wanted to build an iron mine over here. Right? Which can go... Technically can go right there. And only there. How much does it take? 48 stone. I like how it looks there. But it's not going to get built for a while. Especially because it took all the logs. Which is not what I wanted it to do. Well, we got enough wood for now, so let's drop the wood cutter. Let's just freeze that for now. 350 should survive me another winter. And let's go with... taking out what's there. Can you walk that way? Oh, you can walk down that way. Okay. So we got a good amount of food. We're collecting resources. Do we still have a trader, or do we get rid of our trader? We do have a trader still. That's good. So we got a builder, we got a farmer. We got a builder, a farmer, a laborer, and a trader. Those are our full dots. Okay. Okay. That's good. Builder, farmer, laborer, trader. I can work with that. I can work with that. The trader trades beans, specifically, because I got plenty of beans. And iron only because I didn't need it. But actually, I do need that iron now. I think I need that iron. Do I need iron for this? I don't need iron for that. Iron's irrelevant then. I see the resources that you guys are bringing back. Ooh, I got a little spike in viewers there, apparently. So for anyone just joining us, I just looked over my viewer count jumped up a little bit, which sometimes it does. Every once in a while. We had a bit of a tragedy. I would like to say things did not go very well for our little community in here. We had it up to like 14 or 15 people, and it went down to 3. 3 and 1 child. And it's all 100% like my fault. Like, it was definitely bad planning on my part, but... Oops. Oh, we don't need a farmer anymore, so let's actually get rid of a farmer. Just an extra laborer to snag some resources, because we're doing pretty good on food. Or we were, at least. They're, like, snagging all the logs immediately for something or other. My people are so, we got like nothing. So like the 4th year, 7. We're in year 7. And we don't even have like a blacksmith or anything to make tools. Or a tailor to make clothes. We doing great, y'all. We doing great. Anyway. I see a lot of people doing nothing. Because I really need resources. What do I need mostly? I mostly need stone. There's like a crap ton of stone right there. Is that too far? It might have been too far. Oh, I hope that wasn't too far. Well, we're gonna find out. Yes, if you're watching and you're like, wait, why do you got this building here and this building here? It's because I was building something great, and I've kind of torn down most of what was here, except for these buildings, which are gonna stay up here. I'm gonna probably turn this into more farms and pastures. We do got an iron mine that we are building, which we will not be working for a while. I just wanted to have it, this is exactly the same thing that got me in trouble in hindsight. So, probably not my best move, but it is what I'm doing. I mean, we still got a decent amount of stored firewood, so I'm not going to worry about throwing our guy back into log splitting. Once winter's out, I will throw one more back into farmers, though. Yeah. We throw back a farmer. Oh, we're gonna grow some potatoes? Actually, I was gonna stop that one. I don't need to grow the beans more than the potatoes. Okay. Still working on that stone. Well, let's speed up time, because there's really not much more we can do. Just gotta be honest, we're kind of just stuck at the mercy of the fact that we screwed up. Maybe hope a trader comes bringing some tools. We're very fortunate. Some clothes could be nice too, but we'll see what we get. Clothes and tools, that sort of thing. You know what? These are too far away to be collecting. Just to be honest, I need stone, but I'll go to those ones because they're closer, but yeah. What's a quarry look like again? The quarry would be more useful than anything. Where's the quarry? can build a quarry here. I have an idea for my quarry. Oh, we had another child that was born. Yes. Oh, keep making the babies. So we went up 2. So 1, 2, 3. Oop. Let's do that. Because I am in fact going to build that quarry. I'm going to build it right there. Nope. Removal of roads. Nope. Misclick. There we go. Move there. And, okay, how are we doing? Okay, we're building back up our food supply. We're still doing okay woodcuttering. Let's, put that back in charge. Well, let's get the woodcutter going again. Did we clear out all the stone up there? We did? Okay. Well, there's some stone down here, and I think it's actually closer, so... I mean, those two should be... that there. That's not great, but we'll just kind of gather. Our one laborer can go get some of that stone. Yeah, no, we restocked firewood, so our firewood supply is dwindled heavily. We got a road there again. Oh, it's already winter again. Or it's late autumn. Okay, let's pause, get you not farming. And yeah, 504 food's not a lot. But it's what we got, so we're gonna keep it for now, I guess. We got lots of iron. Okay. Why should go this up to 50? That way we'll have enough iron for the quarry. Once the quarry's ready to be built. And one of those kids grew up. Okay. I can use that. A merchant in the dead of winter. What do you got? You got sheep. Doesn't help us. Okay. We got laborers at least. We got a woodcutter. We got 2 laborers. A trader and a builder. Okay. Something. Something. It's not much, but it's something. So it's got all the iron. It needs wood. It's that, I guess. Put one of you back onto the farmer, though. Get the food going again. Food and firewood. As long as we can keep food and firewood up, our people should be fine. We're gonna have to get rid of the woodcutter for a bit, though. Just to gather some extra resources. I wasn't thinking with the lumber. That's a lot of lumber. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's just get all 4 of them going to collect supplies. I know food's getting low. We'll be fine, though. You know what? I need that wood for something else, so and then let's get you back on woodcutter. Let's get our trader back. And let's get a second farmer going. It's laborer, 2 farmers, a woodcutter, and a trader. We should have plenty of wood to get our firewood stock back up. And a plethora of food. That's what I'm hoping. Might have messed up. Might have really messed up trying to build that quarry just because of how it allocates resources. But we're gonna find out. 'Cause there ain't much I can do about it now. Ain't much I can do about it now. Sometimes that's the best you can do. There's not much you can do about it. You just, oh well, see how things turn out. You know what would be great if a merchant showed up with tools. I would love that merchant. Let's see, how much iron do I have? 43. Did they gather all of it from here? Okay. And we still got beans, but we need the beans, so. That's a different issue entirely. Autumn. Oh. It's gonna be rough. Firewood. Firewood 98. Firewood 47. And some of you places aren't gonna have enough firewood. We'll keep the woodcut. Oh, no, we just jumped up to like 57. Okay, we might actually be okay. Might be okay. Only time will tell. And I think because we're already on 10. Yeah. Oh, food farmers. We don't need them right now because they can't do anything. So we don't want them as laborers. We want to. Well, we don't want to get them off anything. We'll just have them as laborers for now. And I mean, we can just kind of go boop, boop for now. Those trees will get replanted, but they're close enough by that we can get some decent resources this winter. So that will be what we'll start with. We'll start with that. Let's actually not go too far in the woods. So just like that part. That should be good. Got both farmers going now. Excuse me. Stomach's a bit upset. So get the farmers going again. That should give us another surge in food. Logs are climbing up, firewood's climbing up. So we will have firewood, we'll have food. Those are the two main things we need. The trader will let us get something done there. We have a laborer doing what they need to. We're not doing building right now, so we don't have a builder. Okay. And outside of that, it's just a waiting game. Just a waiting game. So the thing with like a lot of these strategy games is they just kind of turn into waiting games a lot sometimes. You know? Okay, so potatoes grow much slower than the beans. That's worth noting. Gotta decide what I'm building down here. I'm thinking more farmlands, to be honest, and then I'll put like a herbalist up here, maybe like a hunter up here. Like, this will be the forest area, if that makes sense. Down here we can develop it a little bit more, maybe more forest stuff down here. Okay. Oh, one of the kids grew up. Where do we want them? You know what? I think we're gonna have our first continual forester back. I'm gonna cancel that removal while we're at it. So we're gonna have a proper forester back. No need for that removal. It is a daffy, and it's a mangoes. How are you doing, mangoes? Long time no see. It's been way too long actually. I mean, I haven't streamed. I found out I hadn't streamed in 22 days. That was my last stream. Was 22 days ago. Life got crazy, man. But how are you doing, Mashed Mangoes? Was that a new Mangoes emote that I see? 1 second. Mango confused. I like it. I like it. I gotta figure out my emotes. My emotes are a mess. I was like in the process of figuring them out before like it disappeared. Oh, and it disappeared for a while. Oh, thank Mangoes. Oh, thank you for the sub, Mangoes. 8 months. Wow. You cheated on me with another emote maker. Yeah, I mean that's to be fair. You do you. I am not offended at all. I made the original Mashed Mangoes pixel emote 100% like because I was just watching you play Longest Drive and you just had like the best vibe ever. And I'm like, I make pixel art. I made a little pixel mango. I was very proud with how the Pog one turned out. Um, the sad one, I had the hardest time with the sad one. And like I was working, I think I remember I was like working on making one that was like actually crying, and I just for the life of me could not do it in pixel art. And then like everything happened, like everything got busy. But anyway, but how are you doing, Mangoes? How are you doing? Again, thank you so much for the subscription. Like y'all don't have to do it, but I really I can't even begin to express how much it means to me. Okay, so none of y'all gonna be farmers now. Let's actually stockpile up on some wood. You can be woodcutters. Nope, not woodcutters. You can be foresters for the winter. Actually, no. Let's just have you collect some stone. Where's a good source of stone? There's some stone over here. Get that stone. We have 6 adults and no babies. My people need to make some babies in here. Considering the age of some of these people, though, I might understand why that might be a problem. Oh. Well, one of them died of old age. That's rough. I mean, at the rate that this is going, though, we might have some, like, Habsburg-looking family relatives by the time this is all done. Unfortunately. Let's see. Because, yeah, we got a 62-year-old, a 22 and a 12-year-old, a 34-year-old, and a 54-year-old. I mean, they might have a kid. Doubt anyone else is going to. I need... That is a spread, yeah. So I started out with like 15, 16 of them at my peak. And then I thought, I'm going to like try to move my town and like do this well. Yeah, no. I was relying just on fishing. It turns out fishing kind of sucks in here. Don't just use fishing for your only food supply. I like lost. Like just everyone started dying of starvation one winter. Let's see if I can find it. It was a while ago, but yeah, like everyone started dying. I was like, oh no. We lost like, I mean, we had like 15, 16. We got down to 3. And that pretty well sums up. Right now, everyone's mad because they don't have tools. Oh, it's a merchant. It's a merchant. Oh, and a baby. We did have a baby. Okay, what are you bringing? Cattle. Screw you, merchant. Screw you. This was a mistake to build, by the way. Oh, wait, what crap? It's late spring. I need to get some farmers. They won't grow this fast enough, but I will do... Boop, 1 farmer. Oh, I mean, maintaining the balances I like, it would just be bean farmer again, actually. If I want to keep the balances that I like. I mean, actually, let's get rid of the extra forester. because we're doing okay with wood. Shut you back down again. And actually do have a second farmer. But I'm going to have him work on the beans. Okay. That's nice. Are we actually going to get enough stone to build this thing? This was like my original mistake. Kind of like an original mistake. Not really an original mistake, but like... I shouldn't be trying to build this. I shouldn't be trying to build this, but... Like, I've already started it, and the resources aren't like desperately needed for something else. It's like, I guess I can say. Okay, let's actually finish a road here. Okay. We're going to be moving this whole thing back, by the way. Just in case anyone's wondering what my plan is. But not for a bit, because like I don't have the resources to. So it'll get moved back. I think we'll plant an orchard right here next to it. This is the current plan. Okay, what are we doing food-wise? We got lots of beans, we got lots of wood. We're doing good. That's enough to survive. We do need more babies, which is really just you, Leonardo and Albert. You are really the only chance we have for babies in this town. So if you could pump out a couple more, that would be fantastic. Because ain't no one else here going to. Not unless we get some miracle-y stuff going on. Is there a way to, like, I'm going to do a quick little Google while this just kind of ticks off in the background. Because I'm wondering if there's, like, any trick I need to know. Banished. Hops. Low. See if that helps. Yeah, reserve of logs is low, that's fine. Okay. It apparently has a lot to do with houses. We need more houses for baby making. So... should actually build... Basically what I'm finding is that I should build another house, is what the long story short of it is. Like, did I run out of stone? I think I did. Let's do... It's gotta be, like, stone closer than that. Like, seriously? Got a road up this way, so just collect some of that stone. That can be a good spot for a house. I'm going to drop this down to one farmer, builder, laborer, farmer, woodcutter, trader for now. This might just be like delaying the inevitable, but I'm certainly going to try. Let's just actually just grab a good little bit of stone. Harvest trees. So we're also out of logs. I do not get enough random merchants in here. Come on. Come on, random merchants. Come save my town from my bad decisions that led me here. That's what I need. Because this town's going down all on account of bad choices. There's 2 children. And they're a boy and a girl. Yeah, we're going to be starting to look a bit Habsburgish, but I ain't got much other options, so. Okay. That's a good good space use of space there. This is not built yet, but once it is built, we will have it for when we need it. I know the resource of food is low. Oh, it's a merchant. Please have tools. Please have tools. Okay. Peach seeds. Screw you too, merchant. Screw you too. I come bringing a gift to your people. Oh, what is it? Peach seeds. Yep. Thanks. Thank you for that. Oh, let's get an extra laborer. We're doing fine with food at least, so. built that just to have it turned off. Perfect. Okay. Once we get enough wood there and that's built, that means that these kids will move out when they're old enough and should help us actually grow our population better. If I'm understanding what I was reading correctly. Which I don't know if I was. But okay. We got some empty houses at least. This is not going great. It's like a slow funeral dredge. See, we need a builder. What we don't need right now is a trader. Oh, one of them just became an adult, so boom, trader you are again. Age of 10 is an adult. Good to know. Click some stone down there too once we're done. Actually, I know that's what we're going to do, but I feel like this is actually going to be a waste of resources, so we'll do that. That way those resources can go where they are needed a little bit more. See, so we got a laborer, we got a builder, we got a farmer. Oh, they had another child. Okay. That's good. That means that they have had more children than they themselves lost. So that might work out for our favor. Again, we've just hit the point where this is just a waiting game now. Just waiting and hoping that not everything goes well. Hoping that not everything goes badly, I mean. We don't need a builder right now. So, keep that working at our stagnant 6 population. That does mean we should have an empty house there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We have 2 empty houses. Should help us out tremendously. Again, we'll be a bit Habsburgish after that population crunch, but... oh, it's what it is. are we now? Doing good food-wise. We got enough firewood to survive the winter. Probably. So we don't need you to be a farmer right now. Because there's no point in you being a farmer. I mean, actually, it's not really a point to like make you not be a farmer, because I'm pretty sure you just chill and do whatever you need to. I'm pretty sure you just become a laborer more or less during the winter, if I'm understanding from what I've been watching happen. Iron. Let's bump it up to 100. Just because 100 irons, pretty good. Let's make this 200 food. Because we've been doing pretty good with food, I think. I think we can afford another 100 dipped. Okay. That way, if we get a merchant who has tools, though, we should be able to get some. That's really what I need is tools. Okay, it's winter again. I mean, not winter. The opposite of winter. Whatever this season isn't. Okay. So you're going to get back to work farming now. We need a more constant supply of wood, to be honest, but you're still working on gathering some stone, so that's fine. How much wood do you have? You're almost out of wood. Take those out. Okay. Let's see. Come on, boat trader. Please? Please, trader, come. Pretty please? Okay. I think we're gonna have to make the next one a forester, to be honest. Just because we're constantly struggling with wood. I like to keep a laborer to have some flexibility, but... yeah. I think next child hits adulthood, I'm gonna have to put him there. So we'll have a farmer, a woodcutter, a forester. To be honest, you don't really need a trader, so let's actually get that going now. Cut and plant. And get rid of our trader. Replace him with a forester. Oh, nope, that worked out perfectly, actually. Have a second farmer. Food and resources are what's needed the most, so... okay. So 2 farmers, 1 woodcutter, 1 forester, 1 laborer. That's a good spread. That's a good spread for now. We might even see a population starting to grow here soon if we're lucky. Might be being overambitious, but if we're lucky. Here comes the trader. With cattle. Like... really work like I need it to. You're gonna head out? It's been nice watching stream again. Thank you, Moth. Thank you for sticking around as long as you did. I know this is a bit of a slower stream. Probably not the most exciting, but thank you for sticking around as long as you did. I really appreciate seeing you. Aw. Little love hearts. I hope you have a wonderful night and get whatever rest you need. Or enjoy wherever you're heading off to, whether that's to watch another streamer or to nap or to play some video games. I hope it treats you well. I'll do a stretch. You want a free random fact just for swinging by? I can probably dig one up. Hell yeah? Okay. Gotta come up with a good one. The music of the game suddenly becomes very loud when I'm trying to think clearly. Have you ever heard of 1 second? There's a famous French fencer. Oh, have one about hell? I have a couple. You got a baby. We'll do a pause. Nope. We'll talk about my hell ones are kind of short. So like I guess a quick hell fact is that basically Dante's Inferno is the very first self-insert fan fiction of recorded history. That's what Dante's Inferno is. It's some dude like who read the Bible and was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a fanfic about this, but I'm gonna make me the main character. Dante's Inferno in a nutshell. However, the idea of a fiery, flaming, eternal hell is because the thing is the name hell is not from the Middle East, as it were. Like hell as a concept in a fiery inferno, like eternal suffering, everything may be a little bit more old biblical, but it's actually a much more recent idea. And one of the perfect examples of this is actually the name hell. It comes from the Norse concept of hell, which is an afterlife. The Norse had a frozen wasteland hell, otherwise referred to as Helheim, which was actually ruled by the goddess Hel. Which some people know because of one of the Thor movies, I think has her as an antagonist in it. But that is where the word hell comes from. They spell it with one L, we spell it with two. And it is one of the many examples of, I'm going to say, as the Bible gets older, it pulls from cultures around it. It's the same reason why most demons are depicted as goat-like, with goat fur, legs, and horns, is because that is a direct parallel to satyrs and like Pan, the old wilderness, old god of fertility in the wild. And the same reason why most angels are depicted with wings in the way that we to view them versus the more biblical description is because of things like Cupid and other various romantic imagery. Because basically, Christianity kind of, like any culture, any religion, kind of borrows as it grows. And that's not like a commentary on whether or not it's true. I'm not trying to make a religious commentary here. It is just a matter of fact of that all religions and cultures share. And as things grow and develop, it's going to pull in customs and folklores. For example, there's a reason why Christmas corresponds with the holiday Yuletide, being that it kind of replaced a winter solstice celebration that was commonly held for more pagan and older things. Or Catholic saints are a great example of this, where there's a lot of Catholic saints, or any Christian religion that has saints, which are just rebranding of old local gods. So like there was like a god Bridget in an area, and then it became Saint Bridget as people converted to Christianity. Because they didn't get rid of their culture. It wasn't like out with paganism, in with Christianity. It was take our core beliefs and apply them to the new ones. Which actually is going to, I'm going to kind of turn this into one of my favorite facts of the story of Saint Gerald. Basically, I can't remember the name exactly, but you can look this up. It was really common in early Christianity when it was much less structured for basically before it kind of became standard practice where only the Pope could canonize someone as a saint. I think it's canonized. It's not quite the right word, but I can't remember it at the moment. Anyone would do it. Like bishops would do it, local leadership would do it, and it was really common to go to one town that would have their saint, another town that would have their saint. As I mentioned, oftentimes there might be a parallel with some old gods, but there was one particular town near Lyon, France, that they had canonized a saint that was a dog, a Great Dane, I believe. And basically, the story goes um, that, and there's an inquisitor who was going around. He was kind of like checking on and making sure that everyone is doing Christianity right at the time. Walked into this town. They had this saint that was just a dog. It was a dog that had been canonized as a saint. And the story behind the dog was that one day a couple had come home. They'd found the crib overturned, and the dog had been there with like blood on its face. So they panicked and they killed the dog, thinking it had attacked the child. Only to find out that they hadn't attacked the child; it actually had killed a snake, and the dog had saved the child's life. And then they felt bad. And then I've heard a couple different variations where, like, sometimes the dog comes back to life, or sometimes it doesn't. And basically, the dog becomes a saint for saving this child and becoming a martyr because they didn't realize what it was doing and killing a snake. However, making a dog a saint aside, which is amusing in of itself, comes the next part of the story, which is where it developed this local belief that if a child was sick or not acting quite the way that you'd expect it to, like basically there is this common any child that didn't act normal was thought to be was it because the French I okay, we'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. Thank you for that, Weefei. But anyway, they basically would take the baby and they'd bring it out to the woods and leave it in the woods for Saint Dog Boy to cure it. It was very they would like use herbs and everything. It was basically just pagan ritual. They would basically take the baby out to the woods, perform a pagan ritual to the saint dog, and bring it back. And the Inquisitor, who'd been sent to figure out what was going on here and make sure they're doing Christianity like, didn't like how pagan it was. So his solution to this, to stop them from worshiping the saint dog, because it wasn't like bad enough to get them in trouble, it was just he needed to stop them doing that practice, was he just burned down the woods. Yeah, he just burned down the entire woods where they were doing this. That was his easiest solution to the problem. And that's how a section of woods was just burnt down outside of Frenchtown and Lyon because they happened to make a dog a saint. Also, um, I I understand the Sir Lancelot comment, but I'm going to disagree on this one because I wouldn't count Sir Lancelot as a self-insert fanfic. Lancelot's definitely a fanfic, but I don't think the poet behind him viewed himself as Lancelot. Dante Inferno went 100% into the, hey, look, let me tell you about the story about me going through hell. That is 100% man writing themselves into a Marvel comic. Like, it's his name and everything. You can't get past that. So, I'll stand by it being one of the first, but I'm going to disagree with Lancelot beating it. Listen, a mare dog is one thing, but it's simply too far to have a canonized saint dog. I mean, I could probably figure out the name just by typing in saint dog. Let's see what I get. Saint dog. Apparently that's a rapper. That's not what I was looking for. It's Saint Guinefor. Was a French dog that received local veneration as a folk saint after miracles were reported at his grave. So, yep. And it persisted well into the 1930s as a genuinely venerated saint, at least on a local level. Anyway, the other random fact I was going to share, because I'm on this topic and I might as well, because we're speaking about French, is let's see if I can find her name. Here's the problem: is that I'm really bad at names. Okay, I'm not saying Lancelot was bad. I'm just saying that Lancelot isn't a self-insert from the author. Dante's Inferno is. That's my hot take. It's my opinion. Anyway, so I'm going to I'm going to mispronounce this name, but Julie d'Aubigny. Aubigny. I do not speak French. Otherwise known as Mademoiselle Maupin or La Maupin. 17th century woman. And I'm just going to. There isn't. It's one of those things where it is actually a little bit hard to tell what is true of Julia's story and what is not. She's got a lot of stories about her, and a lot of it's very, very grandiose. But the general summary of her life, which might be a little bit more true than not, it's always hard to tell with historical figures like this, is that she was born to a court, someone who was of a noble position of the court, not like a lord or a lady or an aristocrat, but someone close to the king of the French court. I believe it was a farrier, like a person who makes horseshoes or something like that. But she was born into this cult and had a very good upbringing, and was raised knowing all of the things that people with good upbringings in 17th century France would know: how to fence, how to sing, yada yada yada, like all of those kind of things. She was raised with variety. And as all good court women go, a marriage was arranged for her. But she didn't like the idea of this arranged marriage. So, on the way to go off and get married, she decided to instead run off with her fencing instructor. And that they did. She ran off with her fencing instructor. And they took off along the countryside, and kind of just showcasing how good they were at fencing to make money. After a while, though, fencing not being entirely illegal, killing people, dueling not being entirely illegal, it does start to catch up with her. And especially as she has this tendency, when she's fencing people, for them to be like, there's no way that you're a woman and have bested me. And she's like, aha, I'm a woman, and rips her shirt off to show that she's a woman. Because that's the easiest way to show that she's a woman. She gets a bit of a reputation for doing this, but it's not like entirely legal because of the whole standard of dueling. So her and her fencing instructor run off and join the opera, where she becomes a very well-renowned opera singer. So well-renowned that after a while, the King of France takes notice and brings her back up to his court. So she brings him back up to his court, gives her a full pardon, and just basically has her as this famous opera singer. She starts to gain clout and reputation back in France's court because she's just a wonderful singer. It's all about, getting that attention, getting everything there, and she maintains it for a while until, in all of her eccentricities, she's at a party where she full on kisses a woman. Lesbians here, in the middle of a party in 17th century France, offending most of the court who's present because how dare she? To which point, the men that were trying to court her challenge her to a duel, which she accepts, all three of them at once, besting them, killing them, and becoming a fugitive again. So, they send the one lady off to the nunnery just to get rid of her as a problem, and she goes off on her own thing. However, she doesn't like that this girl she just loves went to the nunnery. So, what does she do? What do you do when your girlfriend is sent to the nunnery? She breaks into the nunnery, impersonates a nun, fits in for a while, and then eventually her and her girlfriend use the body of a nun that passed away to create a diversion, like burn down half the nunnery and break out of there. Go off on their own for a while. Until eventually, and there's like a lot of vagalities in the details, but the story kind of exists for a while, and eventually something happens between her and this woman, and she ends up marrying one of the most powerful men. She's basically a bi icon. She ends up marrying one of the most powerful men like one of the electors of like this mass, like the Holy Roman Empire, like very important person marries him, and he's like, wow, I've just married this like insane woman of reputation. However, she is so over the top extra in this marriage and in her opera performances in her later years, where she just is not enough that she like fake stabs herself on stage. She like genuinely would stab herself on stage for the sake of it being realistic. Like partially crazy, partially just all of it. And it is so over the top that the person that she marries is like, look, I will just give you a crap ton of money just to go away. Like just do your own thing. I don't want this marriage anymore. I don't want it. Just here's all of the money. Now go be free. And then she passes away at like the age of 33 and no one knows why. Like she just passes away and like I think she was just too cool for this world and just got blinked out of it. Like just kind of like she's gone. There's no more history about this just insane whirlwind of a woman that just rocked through 17th century France. I think we should all aspire to be her a little bit. Just everything about her story is amazing. Anyway, there you go. One of my favorite legends. She ascended exactly. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna pull this off. I mean, we had another baby, so that's a good thing. She shed her corporeal form exactly. She was gone. She moved on to a better world, free of the turmoils of our own. Okay, what do we got? What do we got going here? We got a laborer. We got 2 farmers, which is perfect. We got a woodcutter and we got a forester. That's exactly what I need. I think we will, once we get another laborer, we'll make them a trader. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that will be best. I'm thinking that will be definitely the best option. We will find out, but I'm thinking... When do I... Okay, you're 7, so whenever you grow up. How many empty houses do we have? We have 2 empty houses? Okay. Thank you for random facts. You have one? Oh, I love random facts. Is it that you have cake? Because that's always my favorite random fact. Nope. Oh, what's your random fact then? I may know this one? Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by a fact, whether or not I know it. I did know that. I did know that one. It's for a couple different reasons. Part of it is that an X is a cross. The other ones is just Xmas, Christmas, kind of sounds similar. Like the sound of an X is like a CHS, is like a... So. Yep, I did know that one though. It's from the symbol Chiro. I had not heard that much as most. I'd heard of it being a cross. I'm intrigued now. Chiro. Oh! Oh! Makes sense. Christos. Makes sense. We have a 3rd child. Oh, yes. We are growing. It's exactly what I needed. Okay. That's actually cool. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew it was Xmas, and I knew sometimes people mention it because of the cross, but I hadn't heard that. That's super interesting. I love learning things I didn't know. Why is this road different? Did I accidentally build the wrong kind of road? I might have built the wrong kind of road. Do I have a lot of stone? Don't really have a lot of stone. Oh, no. Okay. That's not the reason I expected, but thanks, Mom. Thanks for that one. Oh, we had an adult. You can become a trader. I think that's what I was deciding to do with you. There are animals fighting? What? Like, in here? They're above you and you're scared. Oh. You think raccoons? I mean, most animals are at least relatively not going to be that much wanting to mess with you. Relatively. Your food supplies are low. I know, why aren't they growing food? Why aren't you guys growing food? I am scared as to whatever you think you're doing and why isn't it growing food? Is it because you already planted the seeds? Nope. Why didn't they grow food? It's not good. Anyways, you do gotta go out. And maybe mistaken noises, and you gotta go ahead. Goodbye, Moth! I hope you have a wonderful night rest. I hope the animals aren't too crazy. Maybe they calm down a little bit, get a room or something. Thank you for swinging by. Oh, it's gonna be a rough winter. Actually, I can make this less rough by going... Boop. I should get the food out of there. Into wherever it needs to go. Without too much of an issue. Okay. It's late winter. We're gonna be able to grow food again soon. Just gotta keep pushing forward. Just gotta keep pushing forward. Okay. Come on. Start planting some crops. They are planting crops. Perfect. I was really worried there for a second. I'm like, don't you start doing this to me. I need them foods. I need it. You can't just, like, not get food. Okay. Let's see. much does this cost? So the dirt roads are free. Those cost 1 stone per section. So let's collect some stone to make some roads. I'm gonna need one of these people to grow up first, aren't I? I mean, 7-year-old's almost there. She's gonna keep us generally stocked up with wood, but we're gonna get low. But we have plenty of firewood. We do manage to stay on top of firewood. Barely. Oh, we're getting some crops now too, so that should help. Food reserves. A good bit. Oh boy. A new baby, that's good. Population is growing. I need, however, the trader isn't needed. We'll put a stop to that. We'll have you be a second forester, I think, so that we can kind of start to build up our wood supply. So 2 farmers, 1 workers, 2 forester. No, we need food more than anything. I will have this. I'll have this unfreeze. And we'll get ourselves a 3rd farmer. Except now I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop. Let's have you guys do some fishing. Just because we need food. Let's get rid of 1 fisherman. Make ourselves a builder. And a wooden home. What do you got? As much as I'm interested, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to place this back with dirt road. Just because it is expensive otherwise. Anyway. Yep, we aren't gonna have enough food. Fudge. You guys don't need to be fishermen anymore. We need 2 farmers, though. Bean, grow. I wonder if that's going to be the end of it, to be honest. Because food supply is dwindling. Losing that was a huge blow. Because they ain't going to have any kids anytime soon. Yeah, our town's done for. Male. Male, male, male. 44, so she won't have any more kids. Oh, she just died. This is it for our town. It's fun while it lasted. We have 3 adults. 55, 66, and 44-year-old woman. Well. It was fun while it lasted. Okay. I mean, I can think of like a million and one reasons why this went wrong. But yeah, this is it for this town. These are the last 2 survivors of our little experiment here. Leonardo and Albert. I might actually survive for a bit longer. But yeah, they're out of it. Let's just have them be laborers and see what that does. Anyway, I've never actually had a town fully die out in here. Usually I've like I've had towns go downhill, but I'll quit before. It's interesting to play with town out just well into its destruction, I guess. Like kind of reading the writing on the wall. Because I made a couple serious mistakes early on and I just never recovered from them. That's what it is. That's how these games kind of go. Can't win them all. We now know that fishing posts are practically useless. They're probably not useless. They're probably not completely useless. But just... yeah, like it's just not the most conducive. I'm gonna look it up real quick, because that's... banking on fishing is what killed us. Anyway. So this was a good spot for a fishing one. This was terrible. We can know that now. This did hurt my fishing dock. My fishing probably a little bit. Here comes winter. They don't have enough food. And, well, they have plenty of firewood. They aren't long for this world. 58 and 47. Lived a while. 17 years. 17 cycles. It's actually not too bad. I'm gonna be amazed if they survive this winter. They're not going to. But yeah. So fishing is the worst. Anyway, but that seems to be what it is. Well, it seems to be that one of the biggest issues that might have killed. I'm just doing a little bit of light reading on the subject matter. Was that I shouldn't have had the barn so far away from the fishing docks. This right here, had I started with this, would have been fine. But just, it kind of seems to be what it is. Anyway. Oh, we got one last person. Let's follow them out for the rest of their days. Oh, Albert. Going through the tunnel. You're all that remains. Of the town. The town of Wimfeld. Get enough stone for your own grave marker. Put a cemetery right there that will never be finished. And with that, the last of them have fallen. And the town is gone. Well, that was interesting. Did not go the way that I thought it would. What time is it? 12:59. Oh, that was fun. I think I might do more of it again later. It's a game to kind of talk and stream. But I think in the meantime, we are going to possibly wrap up here. Let's get back to the main menu. Because that world is done for. And let's see if there's anyone good on to raid. Any raid suggestions from my chat? Noctis is streaming. I gotta raid Noctis. He's never streaming when I am. Noctis, for those of you who don't know, is one of the main reasons that I'm streaming. Noctis and Mash Mangos both. I owe a lot to both of them for me streaming. Noctis is going to bed. He's raiding. Never mind. Say he's reading someone I don't recognize. Second. He's ending up his stream. I'm just trying to find a good raid target. Yeah, we'll raid. We'll raid this person. This seems like a wonderful person. Playing It Takes Two. Okay. Just because I gotta get into this. Noctis is raiding. I'm gonna get involved in this too. Alright, we're raiding Sayawada. Is what the name is? Just because this sounds like fun. Yeah, we'll join in on this. Anyway, thank all of you for joining. I'm gonna get the raid started right now. But thank all of you for joining. I really do appreciate you all being here. Especially with me getting back streaming. I am gonna be streaming again daily. My wife is keeping me to it, so I'm really excited for that. But in the meantime, I just want to let you know I really appreciate all of you joining here. I love all of you very much, and just thank you for being part of this little streaming family that I have. And I hope all of you have a wonderful night. I know real life can suck. I know the other things are going on, but I just really want you to remember you are always welcome back. Good night, everyone.